Having learned Excel already to a certain extent, I stopped around Power Query and Power Pivot. And as you already know, this entire experiment that I'm doing has one important rule. Everything has to be free. No Microsoft subscription, no paid online courses, and no certifications. Now, if you're confused about what this experiment is and why I'm doing it, you can check out the link in the description. That video explains the whole idea behind this journey. But here's the twist. I originally learned Excel in about 2 to 3 months last year. And because of that, before moving into intermediate and advanced Excel topics and eventually projects, I realized something important. I need revision. Now, you know how before exams when you sit down to revise, you end up relearning half the syllabus? You're shocked, confused, and asking yourself, wait, this was part of the course? Yes, that exact thing happened to me. I'm not saying I'm relearning every tiny detail from scratch, but during revision, I realized that in the rush to finish the course quickly, I probably overlooked a lot of important concepts. Back then, Excel was new to me. Now things are clicking differently. I am getting clarity. So I decided to start where everything begins. Spreadsheets. Spreadsheets help us get familiar with Excel's interface and functionality. They are divided into worksheets, workbooks, and the ribbon. Worksheets let us work with individual cells. Workbooks hold multiple worksheets together. And the ribbon, right at the top, is where all the real action happens along with the file tab. After that, I moved into cell and data input. Some very basic concepts might seem skippable, but this time I did not rush. Take the formula bar. Simple but useful. Then there's the name box. Honestly, I barely paid attention to it when I was younger, even during my DCA course days. But now it's actually pretty powerful. Next comes the most dreaded topic for many people. Boolean values. True and false. In caps. Don't get me wrong, I actually like them now. But back in school, Boolean logic was confusing. Everything felt mixed up. So this time, I am intentionally letting go of that old mindset and relearning it with a fresh perspective. Autofill still amazes me. The way Excel automatically adjusts formulas based on cell references is just brilliant. Though yes, it can definitely mess with dates if you're not careful. While working with ranges, I paid special attention to dynamic ranges this time. I did not overlook the subtle visual cues, the shadow border around the range, the grayed out formula bar width. Excel actually gives you a sign. We just need to notice them. After worksheets, I moved on to workbooks and how data moves between them. Turns out there are 3 main ways. Using formulas and selecting cells manually, copy-paste, move and copy. Data can sometimes go missing in the first 2 methods, but not with move and copy. That makes it the safest and most reliable option. I skimmed through the final menu for now, but the ribbon is where you really start understanding Excel's power. The Home tab handles most formatting and appearance. Filters and editing tools are extremely powerful, yes. The Insert tab usually comes next in usage. Formula tab is huge, especially text functions. And if you forget a function, Excel literally lets you browse and search for it. One feature that stood out to me the most was freeze pans in the View tab. It instantly reminded me of my first computer class in school. Back then, I understood it in theory. Now I actually use it. And it's incredibly useful. For now, I've written down Excel shortcut keys in a notebook. Muscle memory will come later when I start using them consistently inside Excel itself. That's it for this revision day. tomorrow I move on to the next topic. Adios.